We like old adverts.
Hello and welcome to We Like Old Adverts. I'm here with Joe and Jim and we're going to look at some old adverts. So let's play the first one.
This one's so great.
Oh, no,
I've been looking forward to this one for so long.
I know.
Come on, Conal, Chatback! 50,
Once more for the ditch, lads.
Come on, Conal, Chatback! 50.
Oh God, what a brilliant, confusing, wonderful advert that is. You have to assume so much. What is Chatback? Is it?
Nobody knows.
I don't really know.
I was reading the small print on the advert at the end there. Chatback is not a live service, but allows callers to leave messages for each other whilst connected to our service. It's 40p a minute. I don't know what that means. So you leave messages, listen to them, and then call them. But that sounds rubbish.
So you
take you a long time.
It's definitely for people who've been to a club and have come back and haven't come down yet. So
Imagine the state of some of the people on those, just leaving messages on that. The sad, lonely people, or the complete messes, as you say, the absolute loons that would have used that service. The idea of just leave a voicemail that's a sort of message in a bottle that might just be presumably randomly sent to someone else. I mean, do you get to speak to these people if it all goes well? Is it like a sort of...
Who knows, yeah.
It's amazing.
It's like you're in a nightclub, but you're at home and you're watching telly. So it's the best of all worlds, really. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but I like it.
I'm going to say something now that it might sound a little brash. It might sound a little bit much. I know we're still quite a new channel. That is my favourite advert of all time. Without a doubt. That is my favourite advert. The number, I remember the number before you sent that in for us, Jim. Yeah. I nearly cried then. I'm so emotional about this.
Yeah.
50.
Because there were a lot of adverts like that. Try it. Do it.
Be careful. It's going to cost you a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's the inflation? 40p in the 90s is worth 10 grand now.
Yeah.
Inflation gag. You're welcome. Oh, what's the number again?
You know the number.
Oh, that's one number short. We did this same thing with Problem Solved. Phone soon. Oh my God, it's Mad Sam from Manchester. He's off his head. No, number's not being recognised.
Yeah.
I used to work for a company that did these kind of things. You know, the little adverts in the back of newspapers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I used to design those. I've seen the back end of it. So what happens is these people will ring in or text in, depending on what it is. And then someone in a call center will reply to that. And so say 50 people are texting in, one person's receiving all those messages and texting back, flirty chats or whatever it is.
Wow. So you're not even connected to other chatbackers?
No.
Your job is some call center text flirt. I'd have loved that.
Yeah.
I'd have been so good at that.
The people who did it had a good time. They enjoyed it a lot. I imagine the people on the other end wasn't such a pretty picture, but it's quite an interesting thing.
Can we watch it again? It's so short.
Of course you can watch it. Pray silence, please, for my favourite advert ever.
Come on, Conal, Chatback! 50.
It was so good.
Oh, man.
Because there were loads of those lines as well. But 0891 50 50 50 really stood out and really is the one that they nailed the jingle.
27. Ooh. I remember that.
0891 50 50 50 is the one.
Oh, that's the king of them. Yeah.
One.
Oh, God.
I want to go to a fake club now.
Should we each get the tattoo of 50 on our arms so when we put them together?
The boys. The 50 boys.
Yeah, it's like, in Lord of the Rings, we've all got the number 9 because we're all in the fellowship. Whatever. 0891 50 50.
Chat back. Right, let's watch number 2.
And on that day, a dark warrior rose to the earth to destroy the beautiful game.
Maybe they're friendly.
Au revoir.
I'm going to put it out there. That's the best football advert ever made by a distance.
It's fantastic.
It's not the best advert ever made, though. That's, oh, wait, no.
150, 50. I like that the end of that advert implies the whole thing was sort of like an Ian Wright fever dream. Like he had a really heavy night and he's woken up in this Colosseum. Like, what?
Yeah.
How did I get here?
No one else
Did
there.
any of that happen?
It's who's arranged that match. And it said, we're going to, it's time to bring an end to the beautiful game. Kill the footballers first. Don't have a game with the best footballers in the world to try and get rid of it. Shoot them. Poof.
I would back that team. I would back that team to win a real version of that game against like the army of hell. How good does Satan look? A lot of money went into that.
He's very Lord of the Rings, isn't he? He's like high-level prosthetics and stuff. He looks really good film quality. And I like film quality.
Yeah, some real roughhousing going on. Rui Costa gets an elbow in the face. Ian Wright gets headbutted. Some nasty
Figo nearly gets the...
Figo properly smashes his face on the floor. Like you can see it slow motion bouncing, dust all over him.
To be fair, they all act it well. Even like Paolo Maldini looks like a sort of little lost puppy at the beginning. So maybe they're friendly. We know that you're tougher than that, Paolo. We know that you're tougher than that.
Friendly. They're not friendly at all, Paolo. They're actually quite horrid. So stop even. He's such an optimist. Bless it. He's a handsome lad, that Maldini.
Yeah, oh, he is.
Yeah,
and even in an advert full of fake football, Ronaldo is just mesmerising. It's such a good showcase for what those players were like as well. Ian Wright arguing with a referee, Cantona with his sort of just Gallic kind of
Cantona murdering devils with balls, like he always did.
Oh, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, that advert.
It was weird seeing the Umbro kit.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't think you see the logo at any point.
You do?
Do you really? Yeah. A little free advert. Free advert for Umbro. Also, I love, right at the beginning, did the crowd just throw some, like, guts at them?
Well, Luis Figo was on the pitch, so it was a pig's head.
I liked the hoof at the beginning. Like, just the hoof stamps down and everything sets on fire. That's cool.
Yeah.
You don't see the hooves again, which is unfortunate, but they were a big bit for me, the hoof. And I also liked the special effects on the ball. That is seamless special effects. I don't think it's CGI. Because
it's not CGI. It's Ian Wright's dream. No trickery involved. It's all his head.
Cantona kicks that ball and then it's on fire. How do you do that? That's amazing. Oh, it's brilliant.
And then someone in the crowd called his sister a slag, so he jumped in with his face. I like that Cantona definitely wasn't the best player in that gang. However, he was the coolest, and Nike know that. So Nike put him front and center, and it's not for the UK market that was played all over Europe. That advert. So, just remember, kids, if you're watching this, being good at something doesn't matter at all. Doing it well is how you rise to the top.
I remember hearing that there were different versions of that advert played all over Europe where different people were stars in it, but I can't find any of them.
Because there weren't. It was just that one. Yeah. Well, I know definitely in Italy it was that one because my Italian teacher told me. We watched the advert together one time. I'm not sure why.
You watch adverts with other people? Oh my God.
It meant nothing to me, Jim. Honestly, it was a one-time thing. I was lonely. You were all the way touring.
What have you brought to the table, Joe?
I have brought an advert from the 1980s, very early 80s, and weirdly, it's put into lots of greatest advert ever lists. I think it just must have struck a chord at the time. Let's see.
Will it be chips or jacket spuds? Will it be salad or frozen peas? Will it be mushrooms, fried onion rings?
You'll have to wait and see.
Birdseye introduced Steakhouse Grills, pure ground beef that you cook like a steak and serve like a steak. What will you give your old man with his Steakhouse Grill?
Hope it's chips, it's chips. We hope it's chips, it's chips.
Birdseye Steakhouse Grills, now in lamb as well as beef.
What I really like about it is the singing, oh, it's chips, it's chips. It's not for chips. The advert is for meat. And yet they're talking about all the other things that they're looking forward to except the product they're selling. Yeah. It's such a weird... And people love this advert at the time, but it doesn't do the very basic thing that all adverts should do, that is sell a product. It tells you what else you can be doing. Very strange.
Didn't like about it is they said it's like a steak. You cook it, looks like a steak, you cook it like a steak, and you serve it like a steak. But it's definitely not a steak, is it? Yeah. It's just ground up.
That's actually mulch. Quite worrying, isn't it? Why is it? If it's so like a steak in all these ways, why is it not a steak? What are you not telling us?
You do realise that they sell steaks in other places. Get the steak if you want steak. Yeah.
I love the voiceover at the end. Now available in beef and lamb. Sort of, it says that in this really sort of weird, snipey way. Like, what do you think about that? Huh?
Yeah. Like you all complained that we didn't have lamb, and now we've got it. So what?
Well, it's not actually lamb. We've kind of ground up loads of stuff and made it look like a lamb chop. But I hope I have chips with it.
I hope.
I like there's a very grumpy builder at the start as well. When the guy starts singing,
like,
I'm not having this.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like there's one builder.
I don't want them singing in my van either.
I'm
driving. Giving you a lift. You drive your own van.
I like there's one of the guys. You know when they all turn into camera and go, "Oh, it's chips, it's chips." Or something. There's one guy, bottom right of the screen, who looks just like a kind of down on his luck mid-card wrestler from 1985.
Yes.
I have seen his face
yes.
1,000 times.
No seatbelts in that van. So there's your dangerous situation.
Well, that was before health and safety laws come along and bloody ruined everything.
Yeah.
It's funny because even though it's all like manly stuff, you know what I mean? People work with their hands. They're singing "Que Sera, Sera." That's unlikely.
It's great. It's a great juxtaposition. That's probably why it was so popular.
But it's clearly aimed at women, isn't it? It's aimed at the women indoors, you know?
Yeah, it actually says that, doesn't it, as well? It's slightly pathetic that they're all driving home in this van, really on tenterhooks about what their wives might decide they have with their dinner. Just be proactive and either cook it yourself or just have a discussion about it.
Yeah.
You're grown men.
Ask for chips. Just ask for chips.
They are, instead of hoping for chips, I hope it's chips. It's a really simple way of sorting that out, mate.
Yeah.
Edna, can I have some chips? Yes, love. Can I have some fake, like Lambert and Butler style meat with that? Yes, love. Promise myself I won't cry.
Thanks very much for watching, guys. Which one was your favourite? Leave a comment below. Please like and subscribe and share with all your friends on Facebook and all that. And we'll see you next time. Thanks very much. Bye.
See ya.
All right.